When we started the Safer Phones Bill campaign 6 months ago, one of the things I said was that I wanted it to be a campaign of persuasion and the start of a national debate about how our kids are using smartphones and social media. We know that it's having a massive impact on children's sleep, on their attainment in school, on their relationships, and also on their mental health. So I'm really proud that over the last 6 months, we've had thousands of people get involved in this campaign, hundreds of people come and give evidence here in Parliament as part of the private members bill process, and we've essentially kick-started this conversation that I know will now continue. I've been working really closely with government over the last few weeks to make sure that the bill that gets put forward can have government support so that it actually leads to change. The private members bill process is a tricky one, and most of the time private members bills are a shot in the dark. I have always wanted this to be a process that starts the debate but also leads to change. And so the private members bill that's being published, that will go forward for second reading on Friday the 7th of March, later on this week, is going to have the following components. The first is it will require the government within 12 months to come back and issue a statement on whether or not they'll raise the digital age of consent from 13. That means that the government will have to come back, will have to consider this and make its position clear. The second is that government will instruct the chief medical officers for the UK to relook at the guidance and relook at the evidence and reissue guidance on the impact of social media and smartphones for children. The Surgeon General's advice in the US, the equivalent advice there that was given recently, has transformed the debate about social media and smartphones in America. So I hope that reissuing guidance here will make a similar difference. And finally, the bill requires the government to continue its work on gathering research so that we can build the foundation for action in the future. Now, I know this won't be everything or a lot of what people wanted at the start of this campaign, but these issues take time, and I'm happy that if the government back it, as I hope they will later on this week, then there'll be some solid progress on this issue, having only started the campaign 6 months ago. I want to say a massive thank you to all of the organisations that have been involved in supporting this campaign, all of the parents and children that have contributed, all of the health professionals and teachers and others who've come forward to shape the bill, and also to make sure that politicians here in Parliament have heard the voices of families. The campaign will continue. This won't be the last action in Parliament on this matter, but Friday we'll have a major debate on the impact of social media and smartphones, the rewiring of childhood, and I'm hopeful that government will start to take the first steps specifically on this issue that we've seen. Thanks very much.